Hey everyone, this is EP4 here, and we're wasting no time here. Let's begin episode 4 of this playthrough of The Fruit of Grisaia. So here we go. No matter what sort of life you're living, you'll run into people who just won't listen to what you have to say. Yeah, that's true. When words don't get through, the easiest alternative is beating them into submission. Certainly a bit of a rough solution, but when you're dealing with another man, it's at least an option. Well, that's true because, like, when words can't get through to a person, you just have to beat that person up, But of course that only applies to men. But when you're dealing with a woman, let alone a stream of a girl who doesn't come up to your shoulder, it's a different story. Yeah, you can't, woman is the thing, you can't beat up a woman, never. You beat up a woman means you're definitely in the wrong. If you're a man, you beat up a woman, you're definitely in the wrong. If you start swinging your fists around out of irritation under those circumstances, anyone would call it bullying the weak. It's bad style and will leave an unpleasant aftertaste. What's called for in such situations is perseverance and patience. Yes, you need to be patient, In this age of rapid scientific progress, I would like some machine you could stick on your back, throw the switch to Zen light, and instantly gain infinite self-control. Well, the world doesn't work that way. If only there's a machine like that. But sadly, despite the market potential for such a device, the world isn't yet such a convenient place. Well, no big deal. Fortunately enough, I'm pretty used to endurance tests. Oh, and there's Makina. It's been 5 minutes since I spotted Makina wandering aimlessly around the campus and called out what you're up to in a casual tone. Probably looking for a cicada or something. On the bright side, she reacted to my voice and stopped dead in her tracks instead of fleeing. But beyond that, things haven't gone well. Staring fixedly up at my face, Makina doesn't speak a word. Can you not speak Japanese? Still with that about the Japanese thing? Because earlier, if you recall, Yuji thought that Makina is an American because of her name sounds like American, but Amane clearly said that she's a Japanese, so I'm sure she can speak Japanese, Oh no, don't be nervous, Makina. Come on. Silent as always, Makina shakes her head back and forth in denial, apparently having understood my question. Are you afraid of me, maybe? Her silence continues, and this time there's neither confirmation nor denial. Doesn't seem likely that she doesn't understand the question, which will mean this one is in uncertain territory somewhere between yes and no, as far as I can guess. I'm repeating myself, but this sort of communication takes a lot of patience and persistence. Yes, indeed. I try to consciously consider things from Makina. A transfer student with an unclear background. What's more, a man 178 cm high. Yeah, that's actually pretty tall for a Japanese guy, But I think this is the standard height for Americans, right? Yeah. From the perspective of Makina, who I would guess to be around 140 cm, it might well be a little intimidating to have me towering above her. For the moment, I crouched down so that my eyes are level with hers. It seemed like you were wandering around the grounds. Are you looking for something? No, you're not looking for a cicada? Makina speaks a single word in a quiet voice and once again shakes her head in denial. And that's the first time she spoke a word to... Actually, that's not the first word. First time she did say, nice to meet you or something like that, right? But this is like the first time she's like talking to Yuji on her own. So yeah. Then what were you doing? That's a point of some interest to me. But well, if you get down to it, wherever she is and whatever she's doing is her own business, I suppose. I'm not a policeman, and I don't have any reason to drag it out here, but I mean you can always talk to her naturally. I mean, of course you don't have to force her, but I mean you can just try to talk more, In this case, it might be best to find some words to wrap this up cleanly, give her a friendly goodbye, and let this timid creature be on her way. But as I reach this conclusion, Makina slowly moves her hand to the rear of her skirt, grabs something with her stubby fingers, and pushes it in front of my eyes. Oh, what is it? What's this thing? At a glance, the item in Makina's small hand is a toy-like object, roughly the size of an egg, with an LCD screen buried into the center. You know what this is? This is what they call a Tamagotchi, right? So it's basically like a kind of an egg, right? That with in this LCD screen, there's like a screen of a pet. So basically, it's a pet. It's a virtual pet, right? That you get to play and then keep and then raise and all that. So yeah, Tamagotchi, I used to play it quite often when I was a child. Yeah, and it was the in thing back then. Like about more than 10 years ago, it was the in thing. So yeah. Yeah, there we go. Digital pad. What's that? On closer examination, there's some unknown life form or monster, most closely resembling a chick, displayed in blocky pixels on the central LCD. It seems to be programmed with some cheap animations, about 3 patterns or so. Come to think of it, I remember reading a news article about this a few years ago. After developing the smallest 3-axis geomagnetism sensor in the world at the time, a company fed that technology into a children's electronic toy, which then became an explosive hit among grade schoolers. And of course, they can't directly mention Tamagotchi because then it would be copyright, you know. Yeah. It's a pedometer, right? One of those things where the pet grows up faster the more you walk. Oh yeah, speaking of which, yeah, Tamagotchi was the in thing back then, right? Now the in thing is Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go, right? Because Pokemon Go also makes you walk, right? Yeah, but I think now Pokemon Go is starting to fade away with the trend. Though in my country, Pokemon Go is still, I would say, it's still quite popular, especially among the middle-aged and the elderly. Surprisingly, the middle-aged, you know, those in their 40s and above, they actually do play Pokemon Go, you know, which is kind of surprising, and they're loving it. You know, it's popular among those people nowadays. Even though it's supposed to be a kid game, but hey, yeah, yeah. Nodding her head, Makina returns the pedometer in her hand to her waist. In other words, she wasn't looking for anything in particular. Her wandering itself was the objective. Yeah, you know, just like in Pokemon Go, you wander around, you know, you walk around to catch Pokemon. But in Tamagotchi, you walk around to basically, you know, raise your pet. You know, it's part of raising the pet. But Pokemon Go is you walk around to catch Pokemon. So you know, Tamagotchi was the in thing back then. Now the in thing is Pokemon Go, so to speak. Walking is a good thing, since it's aerobic exercise without too much strain on the joints. And if you're going to walk anyway, having some sort of visible result from the effort might make it feel more worthwhile, just like Pokemon Go, yes? Why? It's good for you. Makina points at the school gate as she speaks. Oh, you mean go outside? Okay, I see. It makes sense that she would want to avoid crowded places, given her extreme shyness. That would restrict her strolls to pacing around the school grounds, which would quickly get repetitive, yeah. So the digital pad serves as a distraction from that boredom. Most likely. You like taking walks? Bimyo. Okay. Sorta, is it? Well, walking for fun at this age might be a little odd. It seems more like the hobby of an old man. Also, like what I was saying, Pokemon Go, right? It has now become the hobby of an old man, which is kind of true. But I beg to differ though. I mean, walking is also fun for kids, you know. Why not? I don't see why not. Unless you're talking about that kind of stroll in the park. Yeah, which yeah, old people tend to appreciate more. Yeah, but anyway. Have any other interests? Like reading, for example? Read any books lately? Yeah, manga's fine too, whatever. To tell the truth, I had already heard from Amane that Makina often reads books, and reading is a hobby of mine as well. I think it's a decent common topic, for starters. In response to my question, Makina holds her right index finger to her chin and mumbles, while gazing at the sky, up at the sky. Oh, a quiz book? Quiz, huh? Was it interesting? Oh, what? Dangerous sweet that's life-threatening to observe with the naked eye? What is that? I have no idea. What? Life-threatening to observe with the naked eye? What kind of death ray weapon is that? And the sweet of all things? Some new. Just looking at it is dangerous. Whoa. For me, it's probably some variety of optical weapon. Something like an X-ray possessing mask, or some sort of beam saber style light based into a. You're thinking too much. No. What was that? Some lasers. No, but if just seeing it is dangerous, some sort of super weapon that radiates a pulse to the receptors of the eyeball, using a flickering pattern to stimulate the brain cells and trigger accelerated apoptosis? No, it's not that exaggerated, Yuji, come on. Do you think a kid like Makina would think of it to this point? I don't think so, you're thinking too much, Yuji. Wait. This thing is a sweet, right? A sweet? The heck? Where do we go from there? All I'm getting is some sort of chocolate pastry shooting out a mischievous beam of light. Pew pew pew! What? A chocolate pastry doesn't shoot anything. Don't know, I give up. What's the answer? A really wild train of thought, Yuji. A really wild train of thoughts. Candy, okay, but actually when you see it's candy, just candy, what? The most dangerous sweet is candy, but actually, Makina actually said something else. She said, okay, that means, she said, yeah, mitarashi dango. I'm not exactly sure what kind of candy that is, but I'm pretty sure it's not just called candy, because of the mitarashi. Yeah, I think it's, I'm not sure what kind of candy it is, but it's mitarashi candy. Yeah. So anyway, what? Okay, in case you don't get the joke, because this part is where it's a bit difficult to translate into English, because this is Japanese pun. Alright, so you see, like when she said, okay, because the mitarashi, you see, the shi actually means die, and then me actually means see. So mitarashi, okay, mitarashinu, so that it means to say, if you see the candy, you die. That's why candy, see, that's why it's the most dangerous thing, because if you see the candy, you die. That's the Japanese pun for you. Yeah? Mitarashi, mitarashinu. So if you see the candy, you die. That's the Japanese pun for you. See and die. I get it. I missed the anger. Mitarashi dango. No, I want to talk to you more, Makina. Huh? Yeah, sorry to hold you up. Why you just let her go, Yuji? No, you have to talk to her more. Without even a buy or later, Makina leaves the area at a trot, as if fleeing from me. It doesn't seem like she outright hates me though. Oh, Amane. How long have you been there? What, candy, I think? Okay. What do you mean by the opposite? If I have to guess, yeah, because it's like, even though, yeah, while she ran away, the thing is she's trying to get along with you. At least she's now getting closer to you, you know. So you have to do more, Yuji. You have to get closer to her even more. I see. Trying to not be disliked?
明るすぎてうざがられることも多いから警戒してるのよ。
Okay. True enough. I remember seeing her rushing around, brandishing a cicada and cackling that first time. If that's her normal state, then the way she behaves in front of me would certainly be a product of deliberate self-restraint, but...
警戒しているってことは、ユージ君に嫌われないように意識してるって証拠じゃない？
Yeah, that's true. I think it could be interpreted as simple fear as well.
まあ、怯え半分ってのはあると思うけど、大丈夫じゃないかな。
Okay. What makes you say that?
さっきマキナと会話するとき、ユージ君マキナの目線に合わせて腰を低くしたでしょ？あれって実は有効手段なんだよね。
Yeah, it makes sense because because as Yuji said earlier, he was towering over her, right, Makina, so have to squat down so that eye to eye, level to level, face to face, then she won't feel as intimidated, you know. Yeah. When I was a kid, there was a time I had been surrounded by unfamiliar adults and found myself on the brink of tears. When one of the adults stooped down to talk with me face to face, I immediately got emotionally attached. See? Looking back, I feel like shouting, "You sure got attached to an outrageous person," or complaining about what an idiot I was, but...
ほら、私も背高い方だし、最初はマキナもなかなか懐かなくってさ、目線を合わせて話すって裏技に気づくのに1ヶ月もかかったよ。
It took you a good month? That long? Okay. And now she's glued to you? Or something like that?
確かにべったりだけど、言うほどいつも一緒ってわけじゃないわよ。マキナは基本的に一人で遊ぶ方が好きだし。
Yeah, because she's the shy type, right?
それにあの子、感情のムラが激しいっていうか、あんまり変な意味にとってほしくないんだけど、ずっと一緒にいると疲れるのよね。
Yeah, because she's the the energetic type, right? So eventually, if energetic people, they are too energetic, they will tire you out. So yeah, maybe she's playing by herself because she understands that.
うまく説明できないけど、猫みたいなものよ。構ってほしい時だけニャンニャン言ってすり寄ってきて、飽きたらスッといなくなっちゃう感じ？
Okay, you compare her to a cat. Okay.
癖っ気でふわふわしてるし、体もぐにゃぐにゃで柔らかいし、体温が高いから抱くと暖かいし、なんか甘ったるい匂いするし、猫っぽいよね。
I suppose so. A cat. I see.
まあ、慣れないうちはそっけないかもしれないけど、絶対に悪い子じゃないから仲良くしてあげてよ。
Yeah, I'll do that. So she'll. I don't plan to force her to be friends if she doesn't want to be. But yeah, I'll try to avoid being hated. If I avoid unnecessary contact, I shouldn't inspire any hatred, or come to hate anyone myself. In exchange, I won't be liked, or come to like anyone either. Maintaining emotional distance along appropriate lines is an essential, but extremely difficult aspect of forming efficient interpersonal relationships. Well, it's kind of true, but sometimes you also have to get along well, you want to make friends, Because after all, Yuji, you want to lead a normal school life, right? So you lead a normal school life means you need to make friends with everybody if possible. Not everybody, but at least try to make as many friends as you can, Of course, there are always these careless puppy dog types who will leap into your arms, wagging their tails right from the start. I think I know who you're referring to, Yuji. You're referring to Amane, right? The careless puppy dog type. Yeah, because she's the type who, from the start, just clings to Yuji, So you're referring to Amane, huh?
何よ、私の顔じっと見て。
Okay. Well, just thinking about how beautiful you are.
キスしたくなっちゃった？
Was this all of a sudden? Suddenly you want to kiss? Alright, Amane, close your eyes. Her chest swelling with some ridiculous expectation. Amane closes her eyes and thrusts out her lips as instructed. Moving quickly and silently, I make good my getaway, leaving the girl to her foolishness. You bastard, Yuji. You bastard. You leave her alone. I see. Makina may have the right idea. Leaving out later or goodbye entirely and silently running with her to his death shop. Don't take it the wrong way, Amane. It's not that I hate you. I'm just trying to avoid being hated by you. But it's nice to now. Now you get back at Amane. Okay, so we're still at the schoolyard, 12:35 PM. Read books in a well-lit area. That was a teaching of my masters. At that time, I was accustomed to reading while shutting up in a closet or dark room, so those words felt a bit refreshing. Accustomed, but it's not good for your eyes, you know, Yuji. Of course, it's not like I'm worried about obeying the teachings of a woman who's already dead, and I'm still not good with direct sunlight. But then again, I don't think it's good to read under the sun either. At least for me, if I want to read, I will read under a light, you know, but not an artificial source of light, but not the sunlight. It will blind me, you know. I really, I've tried doing. I just can't get used to reading under the sunlight, not under the sunlight. But here I am searching for a bright place with a book in hand anyway. Aren't I adorable? No, I don't know. Yeah. No reason to wander around looking for a sunny place in this shitty heat. Stepping away from the air-conditioned school building, I unfold the school's admissions guide pamphlet. On the quoted 3-4 brochure, there's a bird's eye view illustration of the campus, with a mark to the south of the schoolhouse annotated planned site of library construction. Planned site, meaning there isn't a library yet, I guess. Although there is something library-esque on the second floor of the school building, the collection only holds around 200 books. But 200 books is a lot for a library-esque place, you know. You can actually call that a library, you know. You can apply to have a book stocked if you're after one in particular. And apparently, a book mobile replaces the existing collection every once in a while, but it doesn't seem like it's been used that heavily. In other words, there's no reason to go out of my way to borrow the key to use it. I brought my own books, and there are plenty of well-lit areas besides the library. While casually looking over the pamphlet, I find the words Rose Garden. This is definitely our principal's doing. Oh, what's this? Okay. Yes, absolutely essential, but what about Yuji? Yuji is not a maiden. Also, I can easily imagine a certain woman who doesn't know how to act her age, deluding herself. So we're talking now, we're suddenly going to shoujo. Pretty flowers might calm your mind, but they won't fill your belly. If you have got room to grow them, it will be better used for an edible plant. But telling her that would probably just make things unpleasant. What's what does flowers have to do with food all of a sudden? No link, there's no link here. But anyway, I'll just have to remember to greet Principal Tachibana with a good day, One-sama, the next time I see her. Okay, you're gonna piss her off that way, you know. A rose garden, eh? I don't have any interest in inedible flowers, but I guess there would be a shade tree or two as well. Imagining myself reading under a tree surrounded by blooming roses brings a smirk to my face. Guided by these silly thoughts, I decided to head towards the rose garden for the first and only time. They call it a rose garden, but not a single one's in bloom. Based on the map, this is definitely the right spot, and there's even a white arch that seems appropriate. but from what I can see, there aren't any roses in flower. Maybe the garden's still a work in progress, or perhaps they're cutting the buds during the summer. Well, not like I came to see roses in the first place, so whatever. So wind blows. Oh, and that's Makina sleeping. Let's see. So she's sleeping on some white rug or something. Does it look like rug or something? Not sure. Some white rug. And there's an apple on her chest. She ate halfway and then fell asleep. Pretty cute. She looks pretty cute in this stance. Yeah. That was a surprise. I wasn't expecting anyone else to be here. No, more importantly, what the heck is she doing? She's sleeping. You've never seen a girl sleeping on the grass? I approached silently and touched Makina's neck in the area of her carotid artery. Don't worry, Yuji, she's not dead, she is sleeping. She's got a pulse. On close inspection, she's breathing quietly. So I guess the wicked stepmother, Amane in this case, didn't feel a poison apple. What's this all of a sudden? Why are you suddenly talking about Snow White? But well, on a second thought, she does look like a princess, so to speak. She does look a bit like Snow White. Sort of. She's sleeping? Wait, this thing is a cat, I think? Oh, a cat? Oh, I thought this was a rug, you know. Okay, but now on a closer look, okay, I can see this. I can see the black tail, and I can see the black ear. Okay, though I can't see the face. By the way, a large cat is serving as the soundly sleeping Makina's pillow. I had taken it for a stuffed animal at first glance. Yeah, well, you took it for a stuffed animal, I took it for a rock. It sure looks like a fluffy toy, but when I draw close, the stubby ears buried in its fur twitch like miniature radar antennas. My next question, why sleep out here? Soon resolves itself, because it's cooling, right? I see. It's definitely nice and cool here. Nice wind. Cats are knowledgeable about two places, or so they used to say. As for Makina, I expect she was wandering around by herself as per usual, then grew exhausted and collapsed into sudden sleep on the spot. I watched her partially nod, apple on Makina's chest, rise and fall with her breathing. She fell asleep in the middle of eating, just like a baby or a cat, and she really looks so adorable in this pose, you know, like really. I feel like poking her, you know, poking her. I noticed that Makina's mouth is half open and dripping transparent drool. Not to mention, her hair's a scruffy mess. The ribbon on her uniform is crooked, and she's wearing different socks on her left and right leg. What's with this girl? As I look down upon her, Makina suddenly snuffles noisily. Oh. Even the way she snores is so adorable. So cute. Hey, what a weirdo. It's been a while since the last time I laughed at a woman's sleeping face or girl's sleeping face. Even as I'm filled with the desire to keep watching, discomfort at the peaceful atmosphere of this place also wells up within me. Yeah, I guess Yuji isn't used to, you know, the peace. Yeah, probably, yeah, he has a dark past, you know. Oh, there's the cat with the yellow eyes. Okay. At that moment, I sense someone watching me, and look over to find that Makina's pillow cat has woken and is staring up at me in surprise. Meow? Sorry to bother you. Go back to sleep. I leave them, taking care to avoid making noise, and sit down under a tree a little ways away. Phew! Wandering around as she pleases, then falling asleep in the nearest cool place when she gets tired. I see. She certainly does remind you of a cat. I'm envious. That's not sarcasm or anything. I'm genuinely envious of Makina. I'm sure that she brings that little pocket of naturally peaceful space with her wherever she goes. I think that's something worth envying, and it's probably very precious to her as well. Which might well be why she doesn't want to step outside this sanctuary of a school when she can avoid it. Yeah. Inside this sanctuary that will crumble in a moment without the protection of others. I wonder if the day will come when I too can sleep in that utterly defenseless way. Oh, what's that? Is that Makina? Turning towards the sound, I noticed the fat white cat from before, appearing from the direction of the thick head I just left. Oh, it's the cat. Rustling its way through the foliage on stubby legs, it stops suddenly when it spots me sitting under the shade of my tree. Glaring at me with sleepy looking eyes, it lets out a single disgruntled meow. Ah, sorry cat. Don't scratch me, please. Am I intruding your privacy, your space? Sorry, don't scratch me. My bad. After getting suddenly awoken in the middle of a pleasant nap, it's only natural. If I were put out of bed on a Sunday morning by some pushy religious solicitors, I'm sure I would make a similar face. You shit. All these thoughts are seriously like very random. No? Why suddenly talk about religious solicitors? I don't even know. Although the fat cat doesn't seem to have accepted my apology, he snuffles roughly and lumbers away from this place. As I'm watching the cat's dignified exit, the bushes started to rustle again. Ah. Well, that is one hell of a long stretch. But she sure had a good stretch. I hear the sound of a dim-witted creature awakening and lazily stretching out its body. When I take a look, Makina's crouched on the ground on all fours, bending her back. Ah, like a cat. Right, because a cat also does that, you know. She really is a cat in human form. Makina opens her mouth, holds down a yawn, and rubs roughly at the tears spilling out of the corner of her eyes. After a restless look around the area, she draws herself up off the ground. It's not like I'm doing anything I need to be ashamed of, but before I realize it, I've hidden myself from her. After standing stock still for a moment, Makina takes a bite from the apple in her hand and wanders off briskly. And where's she off to now? It doesn't look like she's got any particular destination in mind. Driven by an interest I find difficult to pin down, I decide to quietly follow Makina. There's no regularity to Makina's actions. Just when I think she's walking straight to something, she'll come to a sudden stop, look around restlessly, and head off in a different direction. So random walking. It doesn't seem like she's lost or anything, so I suppose she's just moving wherever her whims take her. It makes it incredibly troublesome for me to tail her. Not that it would be a serious problem if she noticed me, but if I awkwardly call out to her now that I have the feeling she'll just run off again. I skillfully hide my presence and continue shadowing her movements. Tailing a girl without her knowledge. Objectively speaking, I guess this would be stalking. Yeah, that's true, but we're doing this for a good thing, you know. It's not for a bad cause, it's for a good cause. We're getting to know Makina better, you know. Just as I'm finally starting to get fed up with following Makina's directionless rambling, which resembles the random staggering of a sleepwalker more than anything else, the rare wandering monster in question comes to a halt. Oh, she's about to feed the kois in the pond. Her resting place is an area on the outskirts of the school courtyard, in front of an artificial cement pond of uncertain purpose. You have never seen a pond before, Yuji? Yeah, this is a pond, no? It is a pond, it's not a pond with quotation marks, it is a pond. Makina totters her way up to the pond, thrusts her hand in the pocket of her skirt to retrieve some half-eaten white bread, and starts tearing off chunks to throw into the water. And there's nothing unusual about that really. I mean, so I'm not sure why Yuji is like sweating. There's actually nothing unusual. You know, yeah, I've seen people, you know, feed fishes with white breadfruit. Nothing unusual. Or probably this is probably something that Yuji has never seen before. Every time Makina's small hand hurls a bit of bread into the pond, a loud splashing sound resonates from the surface of the water. Apparently there are fish being kept in the pond, and she's feeding them. Yeah, get plump fishes. She's fattening them up to eat. Nothing wrong with that, no. It's good to have chubby fishes, you know. Oh, clawfish? Clawfish? Makina looks around the area rapidly, grabs a short tree branch lying nearby, then leaps over the depths of the pond and begins poking into the water. So, what's she trying to do now? Although I was puzzled there for a moment, it seems like she's trying to capture a clawfish she spotted in the pond. Actually, is it crawfish or clawfish? Or maybe it's actually called a crawfish, but Makina calls it a clawfish instead. I get it. But well, I'm also not surprised why she calls it a clawfish, because it has a claw. Yeah, but I think it's actually called a crawfish, right? Yeah. Oh no, oh. Ah, no, Makina, you're gonna fall into the pond, no! This looks risky. Given her character, it's obvious she'll be taking a face-first dive into the pond very soon if I just sit here. I approached Makina from behind and called her. No! You don't do that, Yuji! You do that, she's gonna fall into the pond. She's definitely gonna fall into the pond if you do that. Because you're going to startle her and she's gonna fall in the pond. No! Hey! Watch out or you'll fall in that pond! Oops, too late. Ah! Oh well, Yuji, what have you done? I guess I shouldn't have called out to her out of nowhere. Makina's hand slips off the ground in a stereotypical slapstick platform. Whoa. Whoops. Oh, oops indeed. Swiftly reaching out to the floundering Makina, I firmly seized the collar of her school uniform and pulled her back to safety. Oh, thank goodness. I thought Makina is really going to fall into the pond, but she didn't. Saved by Yuji. Tangled by the nape of her neck like a kitten, Makina lets off a lean cry. You're light. Are you even 40 kilos? No, Yuji, no. You don't mention weight to any girl, no, or woman for that matter. That's a very sensitive issue. But then again, I guess in the case of Makina it's okay because, well, she's a cat. So I guess mentioning weight to her doesn't really matter. But no, you still shouldn't mention weight at all to any girls, no. There isn't any difference in weight from the backpack I'm always carrying. Given this weight and size, I could lug her a good 25 kilometers in a single day. Okay, sure. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you shouldn't shock her, Yuji. You shouldn't have started her. I wasn't planning to call out to you, but it's better than letting you fall in the pond, isn't it? No need to thank me. I did the natural thing given the circumstances. Look at me shamelessly doing the life-saving hero number, despite being in large part responsible for the problem in the first place. I might have the makings of an American politician. Again with the randomity. Makina gives a quick bow of thanks, and without another word, starts to run away from me yet again. Hey, wait, hold it, where do you think you're going? Makina, no, where? Huh? What? I need to talk to you more, I need to get to know you more. Don't give me, why are you running away from me? When she asked me point blank, it's not like I have any particular justification for detaining her here. That said, it's kind of unpleasant to be avoided this blatantly. At the very least, if there's a reason she's doing this, I want to know about it. I think I asked this before, but are you scared of me? No, then why? Why do you seem like you're avoiding me? If there's some reason why you're avoiding me, how about telling me? If possible, I'll try to address it. Come on, Makina, you can do it. Again with the silent treatment. Deciding to pursue the conversation more patiently, I squat down to match my line of sight with Makina's. Ah, good move, Yuji. Do you remember my name? Good start. That's right. Yuji's fine. It's okay. Because I want to get to know you better, you know. Okay, then call me what you want. Oni-chan? Sure, why not? That's good too. Oni? I have to say being called her big brother is a bit embarrassing on my end, but... well, alright. Oh, what's going on? When I turn around in response to the splashing sounds coming from the pond behind me, there are a number of fish gathered at the surface of the water, flapping their mouths in the demand for more food. It seems they've come to expect a handout when people stand near the pond. Makina, you still have breadcrumbs left? Let's feed them. Let's feed the fishes. Makina thrusts her hand into her skirt pocket and rummages through its contents. Wait, Makina, just how much stuff do you have in your pockets? As she talks, she pulls things out of her pockets one after the other. Like, do you put all the bread smashed with all the sweets and all that thing? Oh. The items that emerge are mostly sweets like candy, chocolate, and chewing gum. I hope the chewing gum is wrapped one, it's not the unwrapped one, because if it's unwrapped one, oh, it's disgusting, man. Along with an erratic selection of tools like nail clippers, rubber bands, and glue sticks. What? Although I've heard that women's purses are connected to the 4th dimension, this girl's pockets seem to be connected to a garbage dump. Yes, that's kind of true. Makina carelessly rains down the rubbish that emerges on the ground around her, one after the other. What is this? I pick up a plastic container shaped like a large film canister. There's a label pasted on the side filled with numbers and symbols of uncertain meaning. Oh, that's Ramune candy. Can I just take a look though? I'm not going to steal it or anything. Here, take it. When I hold out the case to her, Makina snatches it back instantly. Why not? Will Michio be really angry if I do that? I'm not going to sneak bites of other people's food at my age. A certain oversized woman. I totally know who that is. I totally know who else. You all should know who that is. Amane, huh? Well, because Yuji himself was always referring to him as a large woman, you know, big woman. I did. Just saying the first name that popped into my head. It really was her? Guess she's got a surprisingly gluttonous side. Okay, let's do pinky. We make a promise. Yes. Good as a word. Makina shoves some half-eaten bread under my face. No, I wasn't planning to eat. No, and I don't want to eat food from your podcast. No. I take the plate scraps from Makina, tear off some small pieces, and throw them into the pond. Fish at the surface struggled like a pack of piranha for the food, messily gulping it all down. Nice appetite. Huh. I thought these things were carp, but now that I get a closer look, they're actually goldfish. Ah. Shinto festival. Just now, oh yeah, by the way, just now I said koi, right? Koi is basically carp. Yeah, but apparently they're not carps. So they're goldfish. From a goldfish snatching game, huh? See, now we're getting along with Makina, which is good. We're building up the relationship. Okay, but anyway, this is just the common route. Yeah, still the common route, right? So I don't know when I'm going to actually make my very first choice of the game. Yeah, but anyway, if these were originally goldfish from a scooping game, they're almost certainly the tiny kind that's sold as live food for carnivorous fish in pet shops. But hey, what makes you think that though? These things are huge. Oh, I see what you mean. Because normally goldfish are small, right? But here these goldfishes are actually very big. Wow, really? So you really fed the goldfishes until they became plump. Like so plump that it's so huge. Fish generally can keep growing as long as they're alive, so the more you feed them, the bigger they'll get. But just what have you been feeding them? So, but wait, just how much do you feed them? That's the important question. Ah, I get it. Fish don't really have a sense of being full, and they don't feel nerve pain either, so they eat as much as you give them, even if their stomachs are bulging out. Actually, this is something new because I don't really know much about fishes. Yeah, but I didn't know that if you feed, the more you feed fishes, the bigger they get. So at least I learned something. I mean, big to the point that they're as big as carps. Yeah, but well, you learn something new every day. But is it true though? The number one cause of death among aquarium fish is indigestion from being overfed. Oh, that's what I said in something I read when I was a kid. Oh no, wait! So don't tell me goldfishes are going to die? No! What kind of book? I think it was a magazine called Monthly Junior Science. There was an article about raising fish in ozonated water where it was mentioned. Not just fish, it had features on things like animals or space as well. My older sister was a seriously dedicated reader. I would pick up magazines like that when she was finished, although half of it went over my head. As I'm recalling the content of the science magazines I read back then, I suddenly remember something. Hey Makina, you had some pickled squid in that pocket, didn't you? Oh? Probably not. Maybe to the clawfish? No, just take it out for now. Also, have anything we could use as string? Yeah, he's going to catch the clawfish for Makina. So sweet. You see, here we go. Fishing! Receiving the squid from Makina, I firmly tie one end of the thread around it, and then knot the other end to a tree branch I pick up at random. Yeah, exactly. So now I toss the squid dangling by the thread into the pond. Around the area where I threw the squid, I can see the shape of the crawfish Makina had been poking at earlier. When I jiggle the squid in front of his face, within a matter of seconds the crawfish extends his pincers and firmly seizes the bait. There, hooked him, see that? Yeah, see, I'm awesome, right? Yeah. It's a crawfish, not clawfish. You've got the word wrong. Yeah. Actually, earlier I also got confused. I thought clawfish is the correct word. But yeah, crawfish is the correct word, not clawfish. Though well, the crawfish does have claws, so theoretically clawfish can also be correct. But yeah. Anyway, as I dangle the captured crustacean in front of her eyes, Makina stares at it with an expression of immense curiosity. They show? There must be a lot of edible aquatic plants or something in there. Crawfish turn red when they have abundant food. Ah, I see. They'll remain black, I guess. Oh, they turn blue. Oh, I think this was also covered in the anime, right? But I didn't remember. It turned blue. If you take a small newborn crawfish and continuously give it food like potatoes, radishes, or sardines that don't contain carotene, it'll turn blue in a month or so. Yes, what? Wait. Do you seriously want a blue crawfish, Makina? I read it in a book when I was a kid, and ended up trying it out myself. There were some that ended up with a lot of violet spots or white flecks, but I remember getting a few that turned deep blue as well. Okay, then try to catch one yourself. I pull the captured crawfish off the squid to return to the pond, then hand the fishing pole to Makina. You never know unless you try. Experiencing new things is always worthwhile, so you might as well start by trying to catch one yourself. Yeah, ganbatte, good luck. Don't fall in the pond, alright? Also, try to get the smallest one you can. Wait, there's actually more than one crawfish in the pond. Okay. Taking the crude flow from me, Makina forcefully hurls the squid into the pond. Oh. Oh, this is a nice scene. Now we're underwater, except that it's actually the squid that's underwater. I already told you it's crawfish, not clawfish. Okay. Is that the issue here? I mean, I do remember pronouncing snail as smale back when I was in elementary school for a while, but after my sister pointed it out to me, I stopped making that mistake. Didn't you have someone to point out that sort of mistake for you? Your mom, for instance? Hate you? I see. There's no mother in the world who hates a child, was my mother's line. But by now, I'm all too well aware that the world isn't that simple. I know that line. Like there's a line that goes, only your mother, right, is the best in the world, or something like that. You know, the word mother is the best. Yeah, but it doesn't work that way in the real world, you know. I suppose there really are mothers who hate their children, and for those children, there can't be a topic they want to chat about with some stranger. True, an awkward attempt at consolation would backfire here. Yeah, this is when only you do so when you actually know the person well, you know. Yeah, now we get along, right? Yeah, now don't run away anymore, Makina, okay? Me? Seems like I haven't quite gotten the hang of being called Oni-chan yet. You serious? How am I nice? Yeah, because I can understand that you have a troubled past with your mother, you know, so I don't really want to ask more unless you want me to. Just wasn't interested enough to risk it. Only if you want to tell me, then sure, but I respect your decision. If you do not want to tell me right now, I'm okay with it. You know? I stare steadily at Makina's small bag, silhouetted against the pond. If you want to talk, I'll listen. There we go. Oh, you mean your mother hates you because you're an idiot? That's kind of sad. Don't they say that kids are cuter when they're a little dumb? Yeah, I can get that, you know, like those airheaded girls, yeah, tend to be cute, you know. But you don't look like it to me. Can't say I've ever heard of anyone that fierce of a reputation for being stupid before. Well, don't worry about it. There's nothing but idiots in my vicinity, including me. Ah, that's good to know, Makina. Don't worry, Makina, you're not a stupid kid. You're a clever girl. It's like I said, I'm surrounded by idiots. If I went around hating people for something like that, I would run out of my supply of hate real fast. Well, there certainly are people who can't hold together their fragile sense of self-worth except by looking down on others. True enough. Even a few true idiots who take those emotions to the extreme become dictators or cult leaders and launch hunts against their inferiors. But why assume you'll be hated over something like that anyway? That way of thinking seems counterproductive. Debase yourself by saying, I'm just an idiot, and you'll just puff up the many self-styled geniuses of the world. But it's you that defines yourself. You know, I'm sure there's something, a unique trait that you have, Makina. You know, you don't have, you know, just because you're not pretty or you're not smart doesn't mean you know, you don't have any talents. No, you are you, Makina. There's definitely something you have that uniquely belongs to you, Makina. You know, there's no point in standing around with your mouth open waiting for talent to fall from the sky. You make your own. That's right. No matter what you're doing, the most essential thing is not to give up. Fail as many times as it takes. Yes, because as the famous quote says, success begins with failure. Keep trying persistently until you can call yourself average. At least you're improving, you know. Average is just fine. If you can collect a nice group of average level skills, that's already above average. You have created your own sort of talent. Being a hard worker is a talent in its own right, were my sister's words. See, a lot of references to, you know, yeah, his big sister and all that, and his master, yeah. And from that group of average skills, you can work to improve further on the things that you think you're suited for. A person blessed with talent, in a manner of speaking, is just someone who found a path well suited to them early on. When you get down to it, people can accomplish nearly anything as long as they don't give up. Obvious, but it's true. On the other hand, guys who give up at the first setback will never get anything done. Wise words from Yuji. So you see, while Yuji is the sort of person who tends to have say random things sometimes, you know, have random thoughts and all that, there are also times when he does say some pretty wise words like this, you know, which is what I like about Yuji. There's no need to rush. You're still a kid. You've got time. Try out anything and everything. Struggle around as much as you want. I rest my hand on Makina's head with a gentle thumb. It's at just the right height for this sort of thing. That's what school is for, right? Yes. At the very least, I think the principal wants this school to be that sort of a place. So you might as well throw out your chairs And do as many stupid things as you want. With pride. Don't be afraid to fail. That's right. Of course, if this girl ends up doing something truly dramatically stupid, the principal will be the one facing the music. So I'm probably overstepping my bounds just to be here, but don't worry about it. Yeah, it's alright to be dumb. Because we all are dumb, you know. Yeah. Why not? Yeah, being dumb is fine. In the first place, guys who go around calling themselves geniuses are either weaklings with fragile egos or jokers who use the line to get a laugh. Yeah, kind of true. Try to be, you know, self-conscious. Try to be like, you know, like that's why you have those bullies. They think they're full of themselves and all that. Yeah, but and even if you're some genius, that just makes it easy to mistake yourself for a perfect human and start slacking off. Hairs like that get passed by the tortoises of the world eventually. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I just wanted to try playing the nice guy for a bit. You shouldn't trust me that easily, you know. You got it? Tsundere. You see me a tsundere now? Okay. How to put it? I'm not sure how I feel about being put in the same boat as that girl. Huh? Makina, I think you've got a bite. Is it a blue crawfish? Pull it, pull it! No need to rush. Slowly pull it out of the water. Is it a blue one? I want to know, is it a blue one? See? People can do anything if they try. So don't give up before you start, okay? Oops, there's a cut in the voice, but anyway. Oh, okay, so this is still a normal crawfish. But she has managed to catch a crawfish and she's gonna try the experiment, turn it to blue. Alright. Okay, then you should go to Amane or Sachi and see if you can find an aquarium to raise it in. Make sure only to feed it stuff without keratin. Yeah, you see, you can remember stuff, so it's okay, you're fine. Oh, you remember, see? You're not dumb, you know, really, Makina. If you put the effort into doing something, you can achieve anything. I put my hand on Makina's head and ruffle her hair around roughly. Alright, better get that crawfish in water while it's still in good shape. Don't overfeed it, okay? Sure, definitely. Yeah, see you later. Makina, still clutching the crawfish, waves her hand cheerfully and takes off at full speed towards the dawn. Thanks. I don't recall doing anything worthy of much gratitude, but regardless, hearing such a happy thanks feels kind of pleasant. Yeah, it's always good to hear such a thing, you know. Maybe it's because I was raised in an environment where such words were very rare. But I think being able to thank others so freely is also a sort of talent. It probably seems perfectly commonplace to her, so I'm sure she's not even conscious of that skill. I sort of get a feeling she may just be overlooking the talents she does have. Yeah, I do too, you know. She's definitely talented, you know. I get it. I guess that's what makes her an idiot. They say that idiots don't catch colds, but it's probably more accurate to say idiots don't realize when they have caught a cold. Yeah, that's true. I get what it means, you know. In the same way, because Makina's an idiot, she's probably oblivious to her own abilities. Honestly, what a weird girl. But then again, weird people are rarely boring. True enough, because you never know what they can do, you know. Also, I think basking in the peaceful, sluggish atmosphere Makina left in her wake. Oh, that was a rather long episode. Yeah, but we definitely got to know a lot more about Makina. You know, get to know Makina more. Definitely get to know her a lot more. Yeah, and we have gotten along with her, which is a good thing. So yeah, this is a good place to stop this episode. So I hope all of you, enjoyed watching this playthrough of mine, and I hope you all enjoyed my commentary. If there's any improvements that you think I can make with regard to my commentary, feel free to leave your comments below. Okay, and also if you like to watch more of my playthrough, feel free to like this video and subscribe. And I hope to see all of you again next time in the next episode. Till then,